Do you have more customers than you can handle? I thought so. I haven't met a business owner yet who is willing to turn away customers and new business. So, if you were going to go out and find more customers right now, how would you do it? Now, most of you are probably thinking about your marketing vehicle. Should you use social media? What about an email offer, telemarketing, or changing something on your website? And really, there are tons of ways that you could go out and talk to more prospects and close more business. But all of these would cost you time and money, right? I've got a bit of a proposition for you. What if I were to show you a way right now that you could tweak one small thing in your existing sales or marketing efforts, and that one small change would have the potential to double your response rates without you even having to spend any more money or come up with new marketing channels? Does that sound like something that could be really helpful to you? Great. For those of you who don't know, I'm based in Melbourne, Australia. We've got a lot of dangerous and potentially fatal creatures over here. And just to make my point, I brought one of them along with me today. Meet my friend Monty. Monty the taipan snake. Now, let's just assume for a moment that Monty is real. He's a real poisonous snake. What if my pet snake were to accidentally escape my grip and bite your best friend in the whole world on the hand right now? What kind of thoughts do you think might start running through your head if that happened? Because we both know, you definitely have some thoughts about that, wouldn't you? How about, Rhondalynn, I can't believe you're so irresponsible. Your snake just bit my best friend. You might be searching pictures in your brain for information that you've seen about poisonous snakes so you could figure out what type of snake just bit him and whether or not he's going to die in the next 20 minutes. Should you call an ambulance? How far away is the nearest hospital and can we get him there in time? How's his family going to cope if he dies? Are they going to be okay? Does he have life insurance? The truth is, you might have 50 thoughts or more rushing through your mind all at once, wouldn't you? And you might even have a few feelings mixed in with those. Things like how much you dislike snakes, and whether or not you're going to miss your best friend if he dies. But let's take a step back for a moment and focus on what really happens first. All of these thoughts and feelings that you have are not really your brain's first response. Think about it. When I pulled out Monty, the poisonous snake, your old brain's first response was to get you out of harm's way. Isn't your first instinct to jump back and protect yourself? Yes. Even though you love your best friend and would never want to see him harmed, the first thing that you did was react, not think or feel. Thinking and feeling kick in seconds after your old brain has already acted. And shortly thereafter, your old brain might have even done a little dance. Woohoo! I'm going to live. And yes, there may have even been a little part of you that might have been relieved that the snake bit him and not you. Now, even though I'm being a little bit cheeky here with this story, my point is absolutely critical for your business and your sales and marketing message. The decision-making part of your brain cares first about your survival and second about feelings, thoughts, and data. When I first pulled out the snake, you had no idea whether or not it was real. The part of your brain that acts didn't care, and it didn't wait around until the thinking part of your brain had time to assess and evaluate all the data and information. The sole priority of the old brain was to keep you alive. Now, in that same way, when you put your message out to a potential customer, he's not thinking about you, your brand, your competitors, or even your features and benefits. That information means nothing to the part of his brain that decides. Your prospect only cares about his own survival, whether or not he is safe with you, and if you can cure his pain. That's it. So, how do you go about applying this insight to your business and your message? Well, first and foremost, you need to take a look at the pictures and words that you've used in your last email, brochure, sales presentation, or even on your website. Is the message primarily about you, or is it about your customer? How long did it take you to get to the point? Remember, your customers don't care what you have to give them. They care about their pain, their survival, or what they are losing by not having a solution. I want you to take 30 minutes out of your day right now and spend some time rewriting the last one of your sales or marketing messages. Take the focus off of your brand, product or service, and what you have to give and put it on your customer. Make it about his pain, his needs, his survival. If you can avoid writing in the first or the third person, it's very impersonal and it alienates your audience. They will feel like you are talking at them, not to them. Where you can, you should aim to write in the second person, using words like you, your, and yours, and focusing exclusively on what is important to them. And if you want an example or a guide to follow, feel free to check out my website at imagineeringnow.com.